Hey there, Nina. Okay, so there's a lot of noise still going on up above me. I've been sitting here drinking my tea, having a little chat with Rhonda. Christmas is very, very close now, guys. We're 1 week away. That's curious. Somebody's just arrived without a snooker cue. Curious as to why they would even be here today. So anyway, let's get cracking. Hey there, Scarlett. Let me just change glasses. I've got my distance glasses on and this is too close. Not close enough for me not to need glasses. Like close up I don't need glasses, but too close for the distance ones. Scarlett B, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. Now guys, I haven't had a chance to make the recording of, I was going to do it over the weekend. I was going to do the recording of prize giveaway. So obviously it's not going to happen for Christmas. So it's going to be something that if you win it, it will be between now and New Year as to when you actually get your prize. You like the plants. There's plants everywhere in here. I'm in an indoor-outdoor area. There's plants everywhere around the back. Yeah, so this is a lunch area. I probably haven't got long in this room. It's 10 past 11 already. The people in the kitchen have told me that sometimes they book the room out for 12:30, 1 o'clock. I don't know if anything's booked. There's no signs up saying that there's a private function or nothing. I went to the room next door. If I get paid readings and I can't do it online because people come in here, I will go into that room and get them done. If we're leaving, I don't know how long we're going to be at the club. If the hubby decides that they've had enough, they're not playing anymore, I will get them done at home. Okay. Donate away, Brenda. I'm just getting PayPal open. Bear with me. I've had to redo this phone because it was just acting up and things weren't working on it properly. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got everything installed that I needed to install. I worked on this yesterday to try and get PayPal up and running. Chris and Nina, I have reinstalled the WhatsApp on this other phone, so if you need to send me anything while I'm live, send it to this phone, the iPhone 11. So hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully we don't have any trolls and everything. Merry Christmas to everybody. It's only a week away now. And my watch is on 111. So in light of a few things that have been happening for me, I've been a bit on tenterhooks. Let's just see. A little bit on tenterhooks at the moment. I always get stressed at Christmas, always worried about the gifts and have I got everything ready. I remember one year we had no gas for the barbecue, and that was my one duty my husband had to do, was to make sure the barbecue was ready for the Christmas night, and there was no gas. Thankfully, some time ago they started selling the gas bottles where you just swap and go, and basically he went to a petrol station and paid for the gas and put the old bottle in, took the new bottle out, and she'd be right. But it didn't help knowing that all the sausages and everything was sitting on the barbecue waiting for this gas bottle. And I was so angry. That was about 5 years ago. So anyway, this is spinning around, not working still. I'll just see what the internet is on this. Internet settings. Ah, that's why. Where's the public Wi-Fi? There we go. Now it'll work. I can see Brenda's made a payment. Brenda, is that for 2 minis or for a full reading that you paid for? PayPal. Okay, I've just got to sign in. Hang on a sec. It's supposed to use my face to sign in. I set this all up. Yes, it might be because I'm using a different internet. Wow. Okay, we have 2 payments. We have a payment from Layla. Layla, welcome, thank you. And we got a payment from Brenda. Now, Brenda, what's that donation you've done there? A full reading. Okay, let's get cracking because I don't know how long I've got in here. We'll get your star signs too, girls. So Layla, please tell my world, which is Nina. Please tell Nina what your star sign is. If you're asking about another person or a relationship, tell us what their star sign is. So Brenda, you're first. What is your question, please? I don't know why this keeps going off. I need the screen to stay on so I don't have to keep signing in. I have no questions on there for PayPal. If you are leaving your question on PayPal, please make sure that it is short. Crystal, you're here, aren't you? Really, Chris? Is really Chris? Yeah, really, Chris? Really, Chris, can you please leave the message that everybody needs to know? If they want to make a payment and they want a reading, you won't miss out. Even if you want a reading tomorrow, the next day or whatever, please do your PayPal donation and email me at psychicbetty@gmail.com. And I will, within 24 to 48 hours, except for Christmas and New Year. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, those 3 days, no. And probably New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, probably no. But any other day from now until the first week of January, if I'm not online, all you need to do is send the donation, send an email, and I'll get to you within 48 hours. I'll try to get to you within 48 hours. And be mindful of the days and the timing as well. I'm in Australia, you might not be. All right, Brenda, is hands keeping something from me? You are Pisces. This is a full reading. Brenda and hands. So I need to keep moving, girls. So Nina, you be in charge of people's questions and who's made donations and whether it's a full reading or a mini reading or double mini or a $2 reading. And Chris, I'll leave you in charge of Christmas messages, won't be online, and today as well. If Betty has to leave today and you've made a payment, she can either in PayPal refund your money or you can simply send her an email and she'll send you a private recording. Okay, so I'll leave Chris in charge of that and Nina in charge of the other. Love yous both. Like I said, I owe both of you a full reading when you want one. Not now, but not now. Okay, Brenda and hands. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put the best energy in this reading for you. You want to know what's going on with hands. Is he up to no good? Now, I actually spent some time over the weekend writing down the poker deck for my own purposes of which cards would mean particular things if I pulled them out. And so some of them are still stuck in my mind. So that when you read for yourself, it's very, very hard. It's probably best you don't. But anyway, here we go. Brenda and hands. What is going on with hands? And my apologies, I was waiting and waiting to go online since about 10:30, and I was waiting for the noise that's up above me. So they keep doing it, and that TV's loud, and I haven't seen anybody to turn it down. The person I did see and have a brief conversation with, she doesn't actually work in that department, so she can't help. All right. Hands, what are you doing, hands? Is Brenda warranting this suspicion? The first cards out are very nice. I think you're worrying about nothing, mountain out of a molehill here. I think you're also going back over something with the past. Maybe in the past he had a connection to somebody, or maybe he did something wrong, because he's showing up as your soulmate, very first card out. The next thing I see, he is up to something with somebody, but it's males. I've got male energy here. And I feel like your head, this represents, the two aces represents your head, that you're sort of like, should I trust this? Should I not trust this? What's going on here? I feel like he's trying to possibly get a new job or go on a new journey here, because this looks like somebody that's struggling with what they want in life. He also may be having a health issue at the moment, or someone in his family's got a health issue going on. He does have a secret card here. He does have a card where he's got something going on in his mind. But if you're worried about, is he fooling around or something, this is definitely showing me no. There's no like fooling going on. Moving forward, where he's at, the 2/8 is generally, it's Christmas, it's New Year. This is socializing, office parties, house parties, Christmas gatherings. This is the right crowd, and this is just people, you know, you don't want to be around, or you want a bit of space, or, you know, let's go home now. So I feel this is your energy and his, that sometimes it feels really good, but there's something niggling sometimes. It could be drinking too much, eating too much, spending too much, gambling, and it can be hanging around people that you'd rather he didn't hang around. He could be having communication with somebody that maybe he shouldn't, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. There is also something here where a commitment of some kind has ended. There's a lot of stress around it all. There's some kind of fear going on with him. This can be about gossip and something getting out of control. We've also got the whole family thing again. He's in Germany at the moment. Okay, we've got something to do with money, work, but we also got a health-related matter here. Something is getting worse for somebody. It's not showing me who. So I'm assuming that there's a overload with work, because this is where he wants to celebrate and do things and talk to you and have a good time. And this is what's happening. It's just not happening. I feel like he's overloaded and he just needs to breathe. The outcome, we've got this loneliness, sadness on your part here, where you're missing him, where you're, you know, I wish he was here. He's also sort of, plans are just not working the way he wants. There may be a trip, you going to him coming to you, with this Jack here, and this is a lot of happiness. It may be a plan in progress, but there's something here, a shock that happens that stops it from happening. So yeah, it just looks to me like there's work, there's health-related issues, and there's family stuff going on. Is there something going on that you need to know about? Is there something sinister? Is there another woman or something? If there is other women, not woman, I think it's just talk. I think it's just friendship, office, work, socializing, just the normal, hi, how are you going? How's the kids? I don't see any secret little meetings or anything like that. I don't see anything sinister, put it that way. So hopefully you're feeling a lot more rested, Brenda. No, I don't see any woman at all. No woman came out. There was not even a 4 there. 4s are all about female energy, queens. Jacks can be female, but the way it was sitting with 2 kings, which influences that is another male. Okay, so he had 2 jacks, a king, and he had a 5. That's all male energy, male dominated. So let's just see here. The brother. I really hope I'm giving you some kind of peace. I know when you worry about someone you love, especially in that kind of circumstance, they might be acting a bit odd or talking to people you prefer they don't. I know how that feels, and it's not nice, you know. So let's see what we get about hands and you. the connection, what to expect with hands and you, and if anything you need to know right now. Okay, you need to bring about balance. There is this temptation, the devil. Now this can be toxic thoughts, it can be gossip, it can be jealousy, it can be gaslighting even. This here is showing balance and stability. This is showing something off the rails here. And then we have this invitation coming in. So, yeah. This to me is just some kind of thing sitting in the challenge or the past, and I think it's your energy. You've got fears and worries there that something's going down. What's coming towards you in regards to him? You're feeling a little bit left out by him. You're feeling like there's not enough communication going on, some kind of bad energy between the two of you or something that was said. I think you need to spend time with people that you love. Spend time enjoying something that you enjoy, even if it's only you set aside half an hour a day to do something Brenda wants. And, you know, if that's going down to the beach and putting your feet in the water, or if that's sitting at home having a glass of wine, whatever that is, make sure that you go, it's Brenda time, and you go and spend half an hour doing something that makes you smile. Even if it's looking at photographs of kids, grandkids, family, when you were a kid, whatever. I want you to do that. There is rescue at hand here. There is an escape for you coming up. I feel that you're going to be all about yourself here. This is nurturing yourself. I think he feels that sometimes you're a little bit too organised, a little bit too wanting more that he can't provide at this stage. Okay, I mean, it sounds like he's in another country, you're in another country. I only just got on Athena, so if you wanted to make a donation, please send me an email. It's Sophie, isn't it? Is that Sophie? I think Athena is Sophie. If you are paying me in PayPal and your PayPal name and your internet name online is different, please say this is from Sophie, Athena or Althena or whatever. Yeah, it's you, Sophie. Yeah, so Sophie, you know the drill. If I can't get to your reading, just send me an email, say, in case you don't get to my reading, this is me, and yeah, I've made a donation, whatever. Sorry about that. Let's get back to this for Brenda. Brenda, it looks like a plan to travel is here. Now, thankfully, you have the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. You do not have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the player energy, and yeah, the Knight of Wands is the player energy, and it's the sneaking around and all of that. The Page is about, for me, about doing something new and traveling and fun. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to go there, he's going to come here, but there is something fun coming on the horizon. We do have a bit of mystery around good old hands. There is a little bit of the unknown. Now, when the moon comes out, I don't like the moon because the moon is where you're saying what's really going on here, you know, and this can be a sign that there are some things you just don't need to know, and there are some things that you will never know the full story. But again, do you notice something in your tarot reading? There wasn't one female in the reading, not one, okay? And thank you for all the love on my channel, everybody doing love hearts and everything. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to everybody coming up. He's going to be more attentive, I think, in 2024. I think that this is making solid plans with you, starting to be his own man, you know, instead of being guided by others. Bottom of the deck, we have, you need to manifest the changes that you want. You need to talk seriously with him and try and not get in your own head and have a battle with yourself about certain things. Trust me, I know when you let your mind take over with things, it can get quite hectic. Yeah. All right, so that's your reading. What we're going to do now is I bought a second deck. This is for star signs. So Brenda, have we got a star sign for Brenda, please? And I'll just look online who paid next. Nina, Layla is next, and then Athena. Layla, you're up next. Okay, we've got Layla's question there. We've got Layla with, now was Layla a detailed reading? Layla, is this detailed reading? Brenda, I'm going to do your star sign in a sec. Pisces. Okay, we'll write Pisces there. Now, girls, please give me, and guys, please give me your star sign when you're getting a reading, please. And in between, if we have a bit of a lull, I will read star signs for other people in the room. So you don't ask a question, but you just tell the girls what your star sign is. If I get time, I will look at other star signs for people. Detailed reading for Layla. Okay, thank you, Layla. And we need your star sign as well. Athena, which is Sophie. Sophie, what are we doing for you? Are we doing detailed for you as well? Yes, a detailed reading for Sophie. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for all the donations. Really appreciate it. Layla is Sag, and we got a Cancer and a Sag. Okay, so Sag and Cancer. And then we just need Sophie's star sign. And Sophie, if you're asking about another person in your life, tell me their star sign as well. All right, so this is for star signs today. This is a totally different deck. So Brenda, try and settle down. Half an hour a day for Brenda only. And even if that's buying your favourite ice cream and sitting there totally enjoying it for half an hour. Or putting on music for half an hour, or all your favourite songs, you know? Or even an hour, build up to an hour a day for just Brenda at this time, instead of worrying about what's he doing. Both decks showed me no females. Both decks showed me nothing. The moon was there, but there was nothing to indicate that there's something else going on. Some things you will never know. So this is for the star signs. I'm going to put them into 3 piles, and I'm just going to read as we go. And my apologies, they're working above my head on the roof. So my apologies about that. Okay, Brenda, you are Pisces. So everybody that's Pisces, this is for you read. You like reading books, you mean? Good for you. I used to read when I was going through anxiety, depression when my mother passed away. 30 years ago, last week it was 30 years. And my father came over and I was in a terrible state. And he said, go to the library and get some books and start reading. And I never used to read. And I read some really, really interesting stuff. And we'll talk about that at another time. But anyway, this is Pisces. Think about a question or an energy, not necessarily a yes or no. I will give you a yes or a no, Brenda, and everybody else that's Pisces. This, guys, is for you. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Be careful what you wish for at this stage, but it is a very positive energy. It could be that you're getting overly emotional at the moment, Pisces. We also have the 7 of Cups. You're looking at the options. You're looking at what can you do, what don't you want to do, all of these sorts of things. And we also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this can be somebody that you feel is not telling you the whole story, somebody that's being secretive. It can be a pissed off energy as well. It can be your own energy feeling like, I just need to do something. And trust me, I felt like that yesterday briefly. And I went into a room and I got a pillow and I went, and then I went deep breaths and it was gone. So, you know, sometimes you need to let it out. So whichever way you can let it out, if that's, I don't suggest you have a drink or pop pills or any of that stuff. Get some exercise, get to the gym, go for a walk, go for a swim, go for a run. And if all else fails and you can't swim and you can't go to the gym, turn the shower on, put it on cold, get underneath it, and that will soon snap you out of it. But yeah, Pisces, we've got a lot of emotion going on. Don't spend too much time in negative energy. Turn your 9 upside down, turn it upright. 7 of Cups, you've got lots of options out there, Pisces. Turn this pissed off or sad energy into vibrant ideas and moving forward. Okay, thank you to all the love that I'm getting on my channel today. I really appreciate it. All right, what do we got up next? Layla. Thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you for coming to my channel all year. I think it's been 2 years nearly. And everybody that's joined my channel recently, all the donators that have joined me, I just can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for keeping this channel going. Happy holidays to everybody. Yes, Brenda, happy holidays. Not everybody celebrates Christmas, so happy holidays. It is holiday season. I'm praying for just peace, happiness, love, good health to everybody out there. So let's get on to Layla. Thank you, Layla. Gideon is a Cancer star sign, so we're going to be doing, let's do Sag. This is for Sagittarius, and this is for Cancer. We'll put that one there. Actually, we'll put them both here. Sag and Cancer. Cancer. I've put the cards and I've written Sag Cancer with an arrow pointing down at the card, so when I look across I remember to do them. Okay, they're for the end of the reading, so if we've got Sagittarius people watching or Cancer star sign people watching, think about an energy, an area of what you want to know about, a yes and no maybe. In regards, Brenda, a yes and no, it was positive energy even though we had upside down cards, so it's ambiguous at the moment, but you can turn it into a positive yes. So people that were watching the Pisces star sign down there, you can, with the right choices, because you've got choices at the moment, you can turn it into a positive situation, okay? Turn confusion into knowing what you want. Turn sadness into happiness. Turn that into that. All right, here we go. Chris, you've donated? Okay, Crystal, thank you again. Did anyone donate before you though, Chris? Somebody else was talking about donating. Okay, we've got Crystal with a full reading. And Chris, you are Taurus, so we'll be doing Taurus for you. Okay, Layla, detailed reading, Sagittarius and Cancer at the end of the reading. Let's go. What's our question? And I'm going to start with tarots for you. Keep the donations coming, guys. It's Christmas and I haven't done too well last week because I didn't get on enough. I'm missing some of my regulars as well. Some of my regulars haven't turned up for quite some time. So, but I welcome in all the new. You picked up on this, my last read. I do believe things will improve in like 6 months' time. So the first part, you are Sag, you need advice on the relationship. I know Gideon wants a future with me, but so he's not in a relationship with the ex, because it's an ex. And you know he wants something with you. So we're looking at the energy between the two of you going into 2024. What's going to be happening in 2024? More stable, school. What do you mean school and done? Before I read it, what's school and done there? Layla, what is school? What's the advice with dealing with the relationship? Okay, we'll just focus on that. Let me restart that. Gideon, you need to manifest what it is you want here. We just got another PayPal notification from Katrina. Now everybody, Chris, everybody just realise that if I have to leave this room, it is Christmas season. People come in here to have their lunch in the next 20 minutes or so. If I have to go offline, I will go into the room next to me. It does have music playing, but I'll record your reading and get it straight to you. And it looks like there's a lot of people in there playing snooker today, so my husband should have plenty of people to keep him going. All right. Katie, that was you. Okay, I can see your donation came in. I don't know what it was for, but oh, he graduates. Okay. So Gideon, I think you're the only person I know that's got a Gideon in your life. I've seen it on TV, but I've never known anybody that has that name. All right, what's flopping out about him? He might be a little bit impulsive with things. You are being told to manifest what it is you're wanting with him. So let's see, Gideon, what's the story of Gideon and the connection to Layla? Where's it going to go? Well, he'll be very, very busy in the first few months leading up to the actual graduation thing. He'll be looking at jobs and opportunities and all of these sorts of things. So the love life might be on the back burner. And yeah, that's what it looks like. So he's looking of working on things with you in a friendly kind of way. He's wanting to escape the past, escape things that went wrong. So he is working on building those bridges with you, trying to work something out. He's looking at his options. I feel the 2 3s in this reading is nothing about cheating, or it can be there's 3 of you. There's you and him, and then there's this connection to the ex. It is sitting in the past. It is sitting in the challenges that he faces. But this is where he chooses one. This is where he chooses one with his path. But I also feel this is something to do with his direction, his job, and what he wants to do, okay? I'm thinking this is you. The 8 of Swords is where you're getting up in your head and getting worried. There will be times where he's hanging out with the wrong crowd, or he's just involved in things and not involving you. So let's say you really hate tennis and he decides to start playing tennis. You're thinking, why is he doing that? You know, like that doesn't match, that, you know, or maybe he's going to a particular club and his ex goes there. And you're going, why have you got to go to this club? My suggestion, even if it's something you don't like or it's something where this person goes, just go there anyway. Just go there and make it your place. Make it something for you. There will be times coming up where he's leaving you out, you're feeling quite left out of the loop with him, but this is more socialising. So we got a black 8 followed by a red 8. That's really, really good when we look at relationships. You've got 2 cards where I ask what's he going to do about the relationship with you. He's going to work at it. So he is going to be willing to put the efforts in between other stuff he has to do with responsibility, work, study, money, all of that stuff. The outcome, we have discussions coming up between the 2 of you. You've got triple 8s in here. So that's all about socialising, getting together, going out, eating. Sometimes you're going to go places you don't like. Sometimes there's going to be something that ticks you off. But most times you've got 2 cards that represent being together, socialising, talking, you know, just grounding with each other. Now, in between in the future, we do have this. This can be frustration, it can be secrets, it can be anger, it can be the temptation. Now, I'm wondering, because this is your reading, is this you, because we've got a Queen here, is this you up in your head creating a drama from something that you can't control, okay? Because that's sort of like where you're going, this is my plan, this is what I want this. And it's because of something that ticked you off, basically. It's something that was said or something that was seen, and it's like where you're going to, in the next 6 months, you're going to start to make solid decisions for you, and you're going to say, this is the way it's got to go. It can be a good thing to do it your way and whatever, but if the other person is sort of feeling pushed or whatever, because that can be manipulation on your part or his, it can make them sort of get a bit sour. So it's a fine line with that sort of thing. yes, go for it. Push yourself forward. Make firm decisions to move forward, that I'm leaving this shit behind. I'm going to do this. And sorry if that offended anybody, me saying SHIT. Bottom of the deck, what's going to happen with you and him? Success and victory will happen. Long-term commitment and full-on and looking after each other, also being very responsible and making a plan. And physical, sexual attraction, fun, friendship. So you can have this. You've got to get out of your head sometimes with other stuff. When the moment feels good, enjoy it. When he's busy or he's not answering texts or he's not around, don't assume the worst. Assume that he's busy, he's studying, his parents are on his back, whatever. Okay, don't always assume. And I didn't see anything to do with any kind of falling back with the past or whatever. The connection is there, the talking is there, but I feel that I asked what he's going to do with you, and it looks like he's going to work at it. Okay? All right, so we've got your star signs over here. Now we'll do the poker deck with the last 3 minutes we've got. Show me more about where things are going with Gideon and Layla. Okay, well this is good. New responsibilities, moving in the right way, friendship, entertainment. Red freeze, don't get alarmed. Red freeze are nothing to do with cheating or a third party. It's friendship and working together. All right, show me Gideon and Layla. What's going to go on with the 6 months ahead? How are they going to go together? You're very desired by Gideon. There is some off business, but your outcome's beautiful. Okay, so sitting in the problem area or the past or whatever, here's you wanting him to take charge, wanting him to take responsibility. He's got somebody else pushing on him, a father figure, a boss, something like that. Hello to Las Adventurous de Motion, however you pronounce that. Welcome to the room. I feel that you and somebody else, a male, is pressing on him, and that's where the problems are. This is somebody feeling frustrated, feeling overloaded, feeling like, get off me, just let me be, let me do what I've got to do. I also feel that the problems are work, study, commitments elsewhere. This is nothing to do with another woman, nothing to do with a join with the past. Lucky you. Where are things possibly going to go? You need to rejoin with each other. So this is coming together, trying to, a new look, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing. So his dad is on his back. This can be telling you that when you get in a relationship with somebody and, you stop making the effort, you stop doing your hair a certain way or putting certain things on and you get comfortable, and that's good, but now and again, maybe once a week, once a fortnight, even once a month, make an effort, be out there. And this is telling me about soulmate connection, fun, love. This is making plans together, go places, do things, maybe travel, maybe do something different. This is socializing, enjoying food together, very, very nice energy, but you're wanting commitment from him. He's not ready. This is somebody not ready. They're ready for this. They're ready for communicating, fun, getting to know each other. Also, this 7 could be about work and that he's going to get involved in a new job in 2024. He's going to be working, so there's going to be less time because he's going to be focused on all of that. So the commitment thing is, let's do that later. But then we've got this beautiful energy coming up. Now, I have to tell you, before we say about Gideon, this character here might not be Gideon. This might be somebody else that is showing you interest in the future in 2024. This is job, money, socializing, a lot of happiness. There's also something about a baby in 2024. Not necessarily you, but it will be a baby boy. We got boy here. If this is Gideon, this will be nice times together, socializing, enjoyment. Enjoy the good times, Layla. Enjoy what's good about the relationship with each other, and less focus on, you know, the ex. She's an ex. You know, he's still attached for whatever reason. He's still got an attachment there. Try and detach that attachment. Yeah. Look up on YouTube about candle ceremony to let something go, or a detachment, and not so much about a candle that represents him and her, the ex, and detaching them. You can do that if you want, but you detaching from that he has this connection, you detaching from any hard feelings or whatever about what that is, to let go of the negative feeling. All right, and that goes for anybody that's watching. I might have to do that myself on certain things that bug me. I don't expect commitment anytime soon. I just want to know that. Yeah, he is. Everything is showing me that he's trying to move forward with you. The outcome cards were amazing. There's a lot more going to be happening in 2024, but be on the lookout. There is some interested party coming towards you, not him. So if he gets too busy, somebody else could slip in there and start showing you attention. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on there. I know that's not what you were wanting, about somebody else possibly coming in, but I can't help what came out there. Whatever it was, if it's Gideon, it's extremely happy. If it's somebody new, it's extremely happy. And also congratulations to whoever the baby boy is for next year as well. Okay, so Sagittarius, just to finish off, think about the energy. I'll give you a yes or a no, but this is mainly about positive or negative energy for Sagittarius. So anybody Sagittarius, think about a question or energy, and this is what we get for you guys. We have the Tower, negative energy. We have the Three of Wands, making a solid choice. And we have the Hierophant, something traditional here. Positive energy backed with a very, very negative, explosive energy. I feel that something, your work, your love life, whatever, Sagittarius, I feel like something's about to go bang. Something's about to go bang, the light bulb's going to go on, and you're going to make firm decisions. You're going to be choosing, moving forward, you're going to be choosing what you want, not what you don't want. And you're also going to do things old school way. It could be about a commitment or a marriage for some Sagittarius out there. Maybe you're in a marriage or something like that. Something explosive has come around, and you're making a choice for yourself of what you want. You've got three options there as well, Sagittarius. If you wanted a yes or a no, this is a maybe yes. It's looking fairly positive in the end, so I'd have to say it's a positive energy. It's coming from something that had to happen. Something had to push. All right, so that's Sagittarius. Now I will repeat star signs for people that are getting readings as we go. So I will, if you're the same star sign and you've paid for another reading, we'll do it again. Cancer, think about situation, and I'll give you a yes or a no, or positive energy or negative energy. So this is for Cancer, yes or no, and a reading around that, whether it's a positive or negative energy. Okay, we have a pissed off Queen of Wands here energy. We have a Nine of Swords energy. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. If you wanted yes or no, I'd say that this is probably no. There's something to do with an invitation, taking something slow and steady, some kind of invitation, some kind of learning a lesson here around the Cancer star sign. I also see the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is usually a flirty, fun, hard-working woman who's kind of a bit negative at the moment. It can be somebody flirting that shouldn't be. It can be somebody interfering in somebody's relationship. Also, we have this Nine of Swords energy. So I'd say that if you're asking about somebody that's Cancer star sign, if somebody's interfering, they're trying to but this Nine of Swords is telling me they're having nightmares about it. So there's some kind of nightmares, or Cancer themselves is having nightmares about whoever that is there. That person would be a fire sign, possibly a fire sign, but to me it's also somebody that's got darkish hair. But the outcome card is showing learning a lesson here. So I don't know if Cancer needs to learn a lesson from something from the past that was hard, or whether Cancer's going on a new journey, because this particular card here shows the person sitting up there on their little coin, and they're moving forward. And the Knight of Pentacles is actually an earth sign as well. So there's some dealings with a fire sign, or maybe a fire energy, a female energy, and moving away from that. Like, I don't want that anymore. So that was Cancer. That's the partner's ex. Well, the partner's ex is moving away from that. The invitation's there, but he's not looking at the invitation. It's behind his back, and she's pissed off because that queen was upside down. The queen was upside down, and all that was between them was bad blood, because the Nine of Swords was there. Nine of Spades is where finish, done, bang, out of here. So anything that would be happening there is quite toxic. It's just not good. Thank you, Chris, for constantly streaming all of my information there. You're a champ. I don't know how you're doing it so quickly like that. I don't know if you've got something set up where you can copy and paste. I don't know how you do that. Unless you're copying and pasting the two messages together. But well done. Okay, so they're stalking in the neighbourhood. We had a few run-ins. Okay. All right. Athena, which is Sophie with a detailed reading. Okay, Sophie, and have we got a star sign for Sophie? Taurus. Okay, Taurus will be next. So let's get the 3 cards ready for Taurus. So if you're watching and you're Taurus, it's at the end of this reading. I will repeat star signs when I get to people that have got the star signs that have paid. If I get time and I'm finished the paid readings, I'll do star signs right from the beginning, and then we'll finish up for the day. Let me just check PayPal, make sure if anything else has come in. It looks like it has. I thought we might see James for Christmas week. Looks like James has gone to better pastures somewhere. I wish you well, James, if you're listening. I wish you all the very best. Katerina with a detailed reading. I think that's detailed, is it? Hey there, Kevin Remde, and welcome to the room. My boss, who I lost 2 years ago, very sad thing, was called Kevin. It makes me think of him now, and he was 76 years old and always saying nice comments to me. A little bit flirty for a 76-year-old, but yeah, God rest his soul. All right, so we've got, it looks like 3 detailed readings ahead. This will probably be it, girls. We might have to finish up. If anybody wants to make a donation after this, it will have to be a recording. So can we change the message a little bit there, Crystal, that all readings from now forward may be, I'm a very old lady. I'm a very old lady. Put it this way, my son is turning 40 next year. He just turned 39 and I have grandchildren. So yeah, I'm an old bag. I thankfully have my youthful looks from my mother's side of the family. My father's side maybe as well, but the Norwegian skin and hair and eyes and everything. I think I look pretty old, but yeah, anyway, thank you. Thank you for coming to the room. Maybe you want to do a donation and get a reading and we can have a look into you. All right, here we go. Sophie, You'd like to know relationship advice with my Cancer. So we're looking at Cancer again. Okay, so we're looking at Taurus and Cancer again. Okay, Cancer. I'm Cancerian, so I get a couple of questions today. Nah, I won't put that on there. I won't put my energy on there. All right. Relationship advice for Sophie with a Cancerian. Fish, Pisces. So you're Pisces, Kevin? Is that what you're talking about? All right, we'll start with the tarots for you. So we may be moving to the other room for private readings if I can't stay on. We'll look at Pisces. We did look at Pisces first up. We looked at Pisces. So if you want to go back to the beginning, the first reading for Brenda, at the end of her reading, there is a reading for Pisces in general. But if we get there, if people don't come in here to have their lunch, I'll stay online for a little bit longer. But I think that donations are not closed. Donations are that you may have to have a reading. And I'm just going to start this again. Okay, so let me just talk to everybody that's online. If you are thinking of donating, you need to use PayPal. And you've got your $7 US or $12 US mini detail or full detail reading. If you donate and you're on my WhatsApp, just flick me in WhatsApp a message of your reading and we'll get to that later. You know the drill. If you haven't had one before where I go offline, all you have to do is send me an email. I can return the email with a private recording. Those recordings are normally a lot more expensive, but because I can't give you the reading while I'm live, that's my offer to you guys, okay? And you'll still get the same thing as what we're doing here. It'll just be private and nobody else will see it. All right, here we go. So if anybody wants to have a private reading, you can email me at psychicbetty@gmail.com to find out the details about half hour or 45 minutes with me. We can do it through WhatsApp, face-to-face, or we can do recorded readings. At the moment, it's probably going to be more recorded readings because of Christmas. But yeah, no time like now. All right, so here we go for Sophie and your Cancerian person. Relationship advice, where's it going? Where's the relationship for Sophie going with the Cancerian? It looks like it's been pretty hard. First cards out are Seven of Swords and the Devil. So it looks like it's been a pretty torturous kind of on and off relationship, fear, a lot of fear, whether there's something there or there's not something there. You're going to have to work at it. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to work at things. You're going to have to trust your intuition though as well. Sometimes our intuition can run away with us and we watch something on television and we see something going on there and we think, what if that's going on with me? Or we talk to somebody and they go, oh, my girlfriend was doing blah, blah, blah. And then we start to think, well, they've been acting like that. So don't let your imagination go away with you. I just see that sometimes the talks that you will talk to each other, this is where the person's talking. See how she's looking in that direction? These two cards are in the background. So the Devil and the Seven of Swords in the background. So literally when you talk to your Cancerian partner, you're not talking about the things you want to talk about for fear of arguing, for fear of being right. So if you're going to talk, you've got to talk about the hard things, not just, oh, how wonderful everything is, okay? It's telling you about working together on this project and going places that, not just where he or she wants to go or where he or she, you or him want to go or whatever, but, you know, making plans to work on this together and talking about, do you want to work on this with each other? I want to have this relationship. Do you want to work at this relationship with me? I do feel at times he could be jump to conclusions or go off in a huff and a puff and say, oh look, I'm going to do this. You sit there and you think whatever you want to think. I'm going to go do this. He is very desired of you and you of him. He is trying to work very hard. I don't know if he's got a job and that's taking him away from you. I don't know if at his job or lunch breaks or whatever, there's something that you worry about. Let's see what else. Things will grow. There's something that needs healing in this relationship. I'm not seeing an even balance here. And just to rest your mind, when that devil come out in the Seven of Swords, it can sometimes represent that there's somebody floating around in the background. They are sitting in the past. There is a past event that looks like there was something that shouldn't have been happening, either on your side or his side, the Cancerian side. But I'm not seeing anything now with all of that. I'm seeing your outcome as being talking, making action, and then just healing what's going on here. You have air sign energy here, fire sign energy here, and the Virgo. You got Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, and one of the air signs. You got Leo in a big way here, 2 Leos. Now, you said Taurus and Cancerian, so yeah, you haven't got your own self in there. Did you say you were Cancer or this no, you said Cancer is the person you're asking. We both have Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. That's why the Scorpio's showing up. So maybe the devil just simply means that both of you have the Scorpio rising. Now, while we're on that subject, I'm just making sure the watch is on. Has anybody else heard about this, that within astrology and numerology and everything, that when you are born, your rising sign is what you will eventually become? So if you're born under Cancer in July, but your rising is Taurus, that when you get to 35, 45, when you start to get older, you go more into Taurus than Cancer. So being that both of you are Scorpio rising, you are both transitioning, depending on how old you are. I mean, you might only be 20 years old. So you will feel more of the Scorpio coming through. You'll feel that the way he is, or you are, that there's more Scorpio tendencies. And one person can go into the Scorpio quicker than the other person goes into the Scorpio. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's just food for thought as to why that Scorpio might have been popping up, and it was nothing to do with... it can be somebody gaslighting, it can be somebody hiding things, can be some kind of secrets. It also can be that, yeah, we're human. Sometimes we get tempted by things. But your outcome was showing you need to talk about the things that bother you, not just the wonderful things that you're planning. Yeah, bottom of the deck, ending coming up or beginning to start. Do happiness on the horizon for both of you, but there is going to be times where you feel left out, or there's things you want to do together, and maybe the financial situation is not accommodating for that. We've still got more to read, so we've got to get onto the poker deck for you. Show me Sophie and her Cancerian Scorpio rising person. Where's it going? Show me Sophie and her Cancerian Scorpio rising. Now, I just wanted to add for everybody listening that Christmas time and that gets pretty hectic for a lot of people, and holiday season. We got kids finishing school, so they're running around causing havoc. We got people rushing out trying to get Christmas dinners and presents, and so you go shopping and you can't get parked, and there's a lot of frustration going on, and there's a lot of people with things like bipolar, schizophrenia and everything. Very, very hard at Christmas season for people with any kind of emotional kind of thing. Yeah, so just be mindful that it's that season at the moment. Anyway, Sophie and the Cancerian Scorpio rising. See, first card out showing me stress. And then you sitting there, love and care, but you're looking at the past. You're delving into the past. A lot of us, I don't know, a lot of us, not everybody, goes into the past when we hit Christmas. I mean, it's my mother's death energy, you know, just moving into Christmas. And my father as well. You know, I've had mother, father die at Christmas, you know, leading up to Christmas. So it's tough. So here we go. But I've got beautiful grandchildren, beautiful husband, beautiful son and daughter, and I've got a lot more than a lot of people have, you know. All right, you and him, stress overload, but this is all to do with your head. The 10 is about completion, finished, done with things. This is talking and making a commitment to each other, and there's a nice surprise coming. A nice surprise. So there may be some kind of invitation, something to do. Now, if it's something that you wouldn't normally do, don't fob it off and go, you know, I don't like that, or why would you even buy me that? Or just go, okay, I'm going to try, because that's like something that's going to be really fun. I've got the two of you here. You're all about love and emotions. He's more about structure and, you know, being a little bit cold sometime. Oh, it's all good. Thank you, Sophie. Yeah, my father died on the 8th and my mother died on the 14th. Last week, the 14th was 30 years, but it still feels like yesterday sometimes. And there's times where I really, really wish she was here. You know, me and her were like this. We were psychically connected as well. When something happened to her, I could feel it, you know. Not so much the other way around, but yeah. We do have this push and throw where you're feeling uncomfortable at times with him. There is another female sitting here. I'm hoping that this is you because he showed up as the... we got the King of Diamonds there. Yeah, we got the King of Diamonds there, and we got that Queen there with a heart. I'm wondering whether that's something to do with someone in the past or something, and this is more about you here. Because we got this to and fro with each other. It's not going to be easy. We got things not being said here. We got a sort of a push in an uneasy direction, and then we got something nice and calm and sitting together. But then we've got more sort of things here. Now, he does have 3 kings coming out. So I don't know if you've got somebody in the background that he's jealous of or somebody that's trying to be too much in the space with you. The other way of looking at it is the kings could represent work. That you've got commitments, he's got commitments, and it interferes with the journey. So it wasn't exactly wonderful. But James, hello, Merry Christmas. There you are. James is back. I've missed you, James. Anyway, Sophie, let's get on to the star signs. Thank you for the donation. I feel like it's not going to be an easy ride with your Cancerian Scorpio rising guy. I think a lot of it rests on your head where you're getting up here and focus on when it's good. Make sure you're talking about what you need to talk about, but it just shows up and downs. It shows some really good things and other things, and work interfering, yeah, that can be big. Now, I just want to remind everybody, before I do these 2 star signs here, we're going to be doing Taurus and Cancer. So if you've got a question in your mind or an energy, just think about it right now if you are Taurus or Cancer. From now through to the first week of January, I probably won't be on as much as I would like. I don't even know if I'm going to get on here anymore this week. Fingers crossed I get at least 1 more day in, if not 2. I've been told my family is arriving around either Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm hoping that it's Sunday or Saturday afternoon. I love them to death, but just to give me that extra time. And yeah, so hopefully we're coming here again at least 1 day this week. and I'll get back online. If not, you can still get a reading between now and when I'm back regular online. And make sure you got the notifications turned on, that you see that I've gone online. And just check on a daily basis around this kind of time. And if I get online, get a reading. If you really, really need a reading during that time, all you got to do is do your donation, send me an email at psychicbetty@gmail.com, and I will, within 24 to 48 hours, allowing for Christmas season and allowing for New Year's, I will get back to you with your reading. And hopefully we will be going on a holiday next year. I don't know what dates now, it's been changed. It is our 40th wedding anniversary next year. So I'm hoping that we go away for at least a couple of weeks. I will be taking cards with me, but I'm not planning on regularly being online. The only reason I'll be taking the cards is to do private readings here and there. Okay, so we'll get to that next year. And also, there is a Christmas giveaway. I haven't made the video. I'll try and make it today. All you got to do to be in the running to win a detailed reading or a mini reading is like the video, share the video, make sure you subscribe, and put a comment, "I'd like to win a reading from you, Betty." Okay, so when I post that video, that's for all you guys out there. And we're going to be doing readings for donators, and you don't have to do anything if you've been donating to me. And we're going to be doing readings for the general public. Okay, there's going to be 2 minis and 1 detailed for my subscribers, my donators, and there's going to be 2 minis for my people that come to the channel, not necessarily pay or whatever. Okay, so here we go. Let's get back onto Taurus, and up next we have Crystal with your reading. Crystal, if it's okay with you, I know we should have time, it's 1:15. Katerina, Katie, be ready with your question, but be also ready to send me an email with your question in case, in fact, do it now. Anybody that's paid after that, who have we got? Okay, we've got Katie and James, so let's close the room now. James, just put your questions in WhatsApp in case I have to go out of this room, and I promise they'll be done in the room next there. It won't take forever. And Katie, send me an email at psychicbetty@gmail. Say, "This is Katie, I made a payment for a detailed reading and this is my question." Just send it there now in case the people start coming in here for lunch, because I'll have to pack up and go to the room next to me. All right, so back to this. Taurus, sorry, Sophie, here we go. Taurus, think about your energy and your question, and I'll give you a yes or no or a positive energy. We have Page of Cups, positive energy. We have 9 of Wands, maybe not so. And then we have the 10 of Wands as well. Okay, so for Taurus energy, I feel that there's a little bit of happiness, a little bit of enjoyment. This can be things like a weekend away. This can be somebody showing you a little bit of love and then waiting. It can be some sort of plan. It can be a health thing as well. To me, it's like a soulmate energy. Then we have the 9 of Wands. This is defensive behaviour. This is putting walls up. And then, of course, the 10 of Wands. So it does look like if you've been going through something, Taurus, it could be a lot of work as well coming up. This can be paperwork. This can be phone calls. This can be stress and running around. The good news is the 10 of Wands is here to tell you it won't last forever. This stress, this pain, this, odd feeling that's going on. It's also telling me that Taurus is going to be extremely busy at the moment. So if you wanted a yes and no, unfortunately, if you wanted a yes, this is no at this time with that kind of energy. There's a little glimmer there, but I just feel the timing's off for Taurus at the moment. It could be also that somebody close to you is not very well at the moment and you might need to be spending some time helping them out. Okay, so the energy around it is kind of negative at the moment, but it's here to tell you that this feeling won't keep going. something will change very, very soon. All right, Cancerian, think about your situation and yes or no or whatever. We have 10 of Swords for Cancer, ouch. But then we have 10 of Cups for Cancer, and then we have 6 of Swords for Cancer. Yes or no, we got 2 no's and 1 beautiful yes. Cancer, I'm going to give you a maybe, and I feel like you've got extreme stress here and overload, followed by extreme joy and happiness, followed by just needing a break here, needing to escape. So Cancer, if everything's been getting a little bit too much mentally for you, a little bit hard on the emotions at the moment, you might be depressed, you might be sad, you might be angry, you might be pissed off. Don't worry, there's something coming around the corner. You're going to be feeling the opposite feeling. Cancer, you're almost acting like a Gemini. No offense to James in the room. You're almost acting like a hot and cold energy here. It could be that you're dealing with somebody like this, that one minute they're being angry, suspicious, whatever, making you feel bad, and then the next minute they're just smothering you with love and kisses, or you're doing that. Need time out here, Cancer. So if you want to do yes or no, I'm going to give you a maybe. Going to give you a maybe, because this is maybe, this is no, and this is yes. So you've got a maybe situation at the moment. So good luck to Cancerians. Okay, so now as I said before, if you are the same star sign, like Crystal is the same star sign, let's get straight on to Crystal so we don't waste any time talking. I'll repeat the star sign at the end of the reading. Okay, Crystal, I need to read your question before I start the clock, don't I? And it's getting really hot in here. It must be getting hot outside. Chan, that I deleted all of his contact info. He didn't like that. What will his next actions be? Ooh! Oh no. Okay, remember when I did a reading and I said something gets sticky and all of that, and it was interfering in the reading about something that was really lovely with somebody else. This is all starting to make sense now about what I was seeing when I would try and look at what was going on with you and I can't even think of his name. I was going to say Wally. I don't know if you know a Wally, but I was going to say Wally just then. But anyway, I know his name. It's just come to my mind. Makes sense. Makes sense now as to what this was. Whoa. Good on you, though. Good on you to do that, Crystal. You need to focus in one direction, and you don't need that distraction and everything. Even if it's somebody saying, I love you and all of that, you don't need that distraction. Okay, Channon. Show me Channon. What's Channon's star sign, by the way? I know you're Taurus, so we'll be looking at Taurus again. What's Channon? All readings online are now closed. What's Channon's next move towards Crystal? What's going to happen over the coming weeks with Channon and the connection to Crystal? How's he feeling? What's going to go on? Sagittarius. Okay, we're looking at Sagittarius again. Nina, if you're there, can you just let everybody know we're going to be looking at Taurus and Sagittarius at the end of this reading. So anybody that's that star sign, sun, moon or rising, you get a free reading there. Okay, here we go. Ouch. Oh, not so bad. We start off this with red 5, black 5, 2 queens. Now, there's a couple of ways of looking at this. The red 5 is normally trying to reconnect with you. So he's trying to reconnect. It's sitting in his problem area. He's trying to work out a way to get to you. And I think the way to get to you is through a female friend of yours or a relative. So he may go out of his way to talk to your sister, your mother, your auntie, your whoever, or even somebody that you work with. He may try to come at you through work. It's not severe. It's not where he's going to create you know, a massive drama, but he's got some plan, definitely got a plan here. Now the 5s represent work usually, or outside of your home, and the diamonds represent money and work as well. So I feel that's his challenge area and what he's planning. He's also, the red 5 and the black 5 is where somebody tells you a story and they tell somebody else a different story. He may also just think, okay, I can't talk to Crystal, so I'm going to reconnect with this person. And maybe Crystal will see something on my Facebook or whatever, my Instagram, and it'll piss her off or something. So it could be 2 women, and he's thinking he can't get through to you, so he's going to get through somebody else, or he's going to, for a little while, he's going to drop off from you and he's just going to reconnect with somebody else. Okay, that's the first part. As we move forward, we've got the 2 4s, black and red. This is somebody going behind the back, trying to talk to somebody else, trying to find out information, trying to build something, trying to work something out. It's not extensive energy, it's not extremely negative, because most of the cards are very red, very positive. It's just niggling, annoying. It's like he's going, you know. He's going to be celebrating in the coming weeks. He's going to be going out. Be careful when you go out at night. He may be, I wouldn't be posting anything on Facebook or whatever. Even if you've blocked him or whatever, he can still get through it through somebody else. You know, like if he wants to look at your profile and he's friends with somebody you're friends with, he can literally look through theirs. So I feel that this is telling me there's some occasion at night when he's in the area that he will try be where you are. So don't be surprised if you run into him, you know, because this could be running into him, and the people for lunch are coming in here now. So this will be, we'll finish this up. We still got half the reading to go, but yeah, this is running into him in a good way, being very pleasant. So I think that's all the planning and stuff. Over here, this is him angry about who you are with, because this is third party. So he feels like this is a betrayal of him. He feels like, you know, what was all this talk before and that, and now you're doing something else. So this is where somebody's feeling but left out, and that he could also decide that, well, I'm not going to have anything to do with her anymore as well. You know, he could just decide to grow up and go, you know, she doesn't want me around right now, I need to leave this alone. He's got another female here of what he's doing here. This is him possibly with mother energy or people he works with. It's not a commitment in love, it's more of a commitment of doing things with other people, and this is him just having fun and everything. So I do think he's going to try different ways to try and get to you, try and contact you. Bottom of the deck, we've got anger and jealousy, and when he said, you know, how's he feeling or whatever, not happy. He's trying to change things. But then there's a change of heart here where he turns something around. So it's not all bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to come out. All right, let's see. And then we'll do Taurus and Sagittarius to finish off. Oh, I did that the wrong way. Taurus, Sag. And then the next readings after this are, I think we've got Katarina and James. I'll go to the room next door and record them ones for you guys, okay? So thank you. Nina, can you do the photo thing in WhatsApp for me, please? You can send it to either phone or both. All right, so this is what's going to happen with... yeah, I'll record. So send me an email, Katie, and what I do is I'll tell you in a minute. I don't want to influence this reading here. Okay, what's he going to do? He's going down memory lane. He's getting stuck in the memories and everything. Not so good. He's trying to heal and accept of how the situation is. He wants to come in and be flirty and that. He might think things like he's better than the guy you're with, he's better looking, he's more muscular, whatever. He's going to try that, but he's also going to be playing the field, having a good time. He probably will come to some kind of conclusion that everything is over. He's still fighting within himself. He might pop out of the woodwork somehow to have a battle with you. And for some reason, the commitment card sitting here, the traditional values and doing the right thing is there. So again, there's no major bad cards coming out where he's going to explode and create a fool out of himself. The ending cards are 2 queens. One of them, I'm assuming, is you. The other one is somebody else. We got Queen of Wands, which is the desire, flirty, fun, sexual energy. And we got somebody being a bit more progressive and solid and strong and even cold. So that may be your energy towards him in the future. But this here is possibly somebody else. And then he's going to make some silly, impulsive choices coming up because he can. Bottom of the deck, we have some kind of victory here. This might be that you'll finally move on and he will get the message. He feels like he wants to try and get some little bit of in there, and he feels very overwhelmed by you at the moment. So it's like the penny that broke the camel's back, or the straw that broke the camel's back. Just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I will get online as much as I can. Yeah, you go, Katie. So what you'll get is just like this. It'll look like this, but it'll only be directed at you and nobody else can see it, just you, okay? And whoever you choose to share it with, but only you can see it. Okay, and James, I'll do yours and I'll link it to thing. I'm so glad James come back. Very worried. All right, so let's get on to the star signs to finish off for you, Crystal. Crystal, I'll pull a few cards and send it to you in WhatsApp because I got distracted with the people coming in the room. So I'll do another 5 minutes and I'll send that to you on this subject, okay? So for you personally, anybody watching that's Taurus, we have the Sun, beautiful energy. We have Ace of Cups energy, and we have Queen of Pentacles, positive, yes, beautiful energy here. There's going to be happiness, heart overflowing. The Sun is coming out, something is growing in strength. And if you're female or male, just take the energy on this. This is slow and steady progress in a love life or a working situation, a job, something new and growing and wonderful. So, well, congratulations to Taurus. Sagittarius, we have, think about your yes or no. Sagittarius, so this is for Shannon. As expected, we have the Page of Swords, flippant, angry energy. It was in reverse. Six of Pentacles, casting it to the wind, giving bits and pieces, not giving a shit. We have manipulation, we have Magician in reverse for him. Everything in reverse for him. Page of Swords, Magician, Six of Pentacles. So for people out there, Sagittarius, don't take this to heart. Unfortunately, I didn't do Sagittarius separately. But yeah, I feel like there's manipulation, impulsive actions, and the Six of Pentacles is like I think that's where he's trying to get from you, but you're just not biting. You're not there, you're not in for it. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much to everybody. Crystal, as I said, I'll just do a mini recording and send that to you just to have another quick look at this. But basically I'm seeing where he might try to go through somebody else's Facebook to see what you're doing. He might, so what I suggest is that you and your person, that you put your Facebook on, you block off friends of friends, so they can't see your friends list, they can't see what you've been doing through somebody else. And if you're posting anything, do not post it public unless you want it public. Okay, so yeah, that's the way. The only other way would be to make total new profile if you want to use it and post away and don't even add that person, but of course make it private and block incomers. But yeah, Chris, I'll do another 5 minutes because I did get distracted when the workers walked in and there's more and more of them coming in. So thank you everybody. Katie, I'll get yours done. James, welcome back. We'll get yours done. I'm just going to write down Katie, email, detail, James, WhatsApp, double mini. And hopefully, Katie, if you're still listening, hopefully you told me what your star sign was. If you didn't, I'll just do a general anyway. All right. So that's it, guys. Can't promise when I'll be back online. Maybe Wednesday, my Wednesday in 2 days' time, maybe in 3 days' time. Usually everybody comes here on a Thursday. I've got some fudge and some shortbreads I've got to cook, so if we do come here, I'll be bringing some for the boys. Yeah, but I can't promise anything. If I don't see anybody, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you to everybody, and big thank you to everybody. Be safe, be well, look after yourself. Lord Weld, if you do want a reading, you can pay in PayPal and send me an email. I have to go offline now. I'll send you a private recording ASAP. Okay, so I'm going into another room now where there's no people eating their lunch, and I'm going to do recordings for people that have already paid, James and Katie. So if you want a reading, just go and do it in PayPal, then send me an email, and I will return you a private email reading. Only you can see it. Okay, I don't normally do that, that's private readings, but because I can't continue in here, there's people right behind me that are listening. Yeah, I'll check the WhatsApp. Okay, this one, check the WhatsApp. Scorpio. Thank you. So she is Scorpio. Okay. And what was that one there? Just a troll. Just a troll. Thank you, Nina, for that. All right. I'm out of here. And bye, everyone. Hopefully I'll get the little video done in that room. Oh, I can't because of the music. I can try, but I want to do a giveaway. So be on the lookout for a giveaway. I'll post it in my community page about the giveaway. All you got to do is subscribe, put a like, share my page, and say I would like to win a reading. And then I'll do a draw and I'll post it in my community page or the next time I get online in the new year. Okay, so people will be winning prizes. So it's another reason to come here. All right, I'll get these readings done and fingers crossed I can see everybody. If I can't, goodbye. Love you all. Take care, be safe, be well, and be merry.